A little bit of poison goes a long way. Okay? So that little bit of yeast goes a long way in the bread, and just like that, a little bit of toxins, a little bit of poison in our life, a little bit of worldly influence, it infects us and affects us. Those toxins, if you have a little bit of toxins in your body, the doctor says that's fine, right? No, the doctor wants to get out your little infection. Even if you have a little infection, he's got to get that out. It affects the whole body. You guys ever hear about the brownies? Anybody ever heard about the brownie story? This is kind of like a youth thing. Oh, hey, Gideon. I think he's coming for the brownies. Are you coming for the brownies? Hey, Gideon. Gideon. No, he didn't see. Oh, Jeffrey's coming for the brownies. Anybody ever heard about the brownie story? There's this kid, right? There's a boy, and he wants to go see, this movie with his friends. And he says, Mom, I want to go see this movie. I really want to see this. My friends, everybody's going to see it. And she says, well, honey, is it a good movie to see? And he goes, well, what's in it? And he goes, well, there's some profanity, just a little bit of profanity. How's the rest of it? Well, it's just a little bit of violence, just a little bit of, sexual content, just a little bit sprinkled here and there. It's not a big deal. Mom, it's a fine movie. It's fine. She's like, I guess, honey. Okay. So she comes back to him later before he goes and sees the movie. And she says, honey, I baked you your favorite brownies. And he's like, ooh, Mom, wow, thank you so much, Mom. I say, wait. Before you eat them, I just want to tell you, honey, while I was cooking them, stirring up the batter, I went down to the litter box. And I took just not much, just a little bit of cat poop. Just a tiny minute. You can't even taste it. You won't even be able to taste it. I just put a tiny little bit of cat poop in the brownies, just mixed it up. Not really a big deal. They're fine. They're fine. But, it's mostly brownies. It's mostly good. And the kids, of course, what would you do? Like, so let's try it. Should we try it? It's just a little bit. I can't even taste it. These brownies will be available on the counter out there after the service. By the way, I'll put the one that I bit over here. It's actually kind of good. Gives it like a sort of a robust oaky type. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of toxins affects the whole batch, doesn't it? It's just a little bit of cat poop in the brownies. It's not really a big deal. Well, with our media, the movies we watch, the music we listen to, the books we read, the magazines, what else? TV, everything. Those little bit of toxins, they can go a long way, and they can affect us more than we realize, infect us more than we realize. I want to read to you, I read this last week a little bit, but I want to read to you from the Message. This is Romans 12, 1 through 2, Rachel. Oh, she left. This is her favorite. From the Message version, Paul says, here's what I want you to do, God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life, you're sleeping, here we go. You're eating, going to work and walking around life. Take your everyday life. Place it before God as an offering. Place it before God as an offering. All that we do is an offering to God. All that we are. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him. And listen to this. Paul says, oh, Rachel, this is for you. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit in without even thinking about it. Instead, fixing your attention on God, you'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what He wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture around you, always dragging you down to its level of immaturity. Amen. God brings the best out of you, develops well-formed maturity in you. How many of us are so well adjusted to our culture, and I'm preaching to myself here, that we fit in without even thinking about it? We just turn on the TV. We just turn on the movie. We just turn on the radio. We just open whatever magazine or book is wherever, and we just consume all this content without even thinking, how is this affecting my views on the world, my views on self? How is it changing the way I think about other people? Give them more or less value? How is it pleasing to God? Is this drawing me closer to God when I watch this, listen to this? Or is it pulling me away from God? We often don't ask ourselves those things, because we become, like Paul says, so well adjusted to our culture that we fit in without even thinking about it.
So I gotta take a second just to speak on this. I'm stuck in these habits that I can't seem to quit. I know there's a God, but I don't speak on Him enough. Life is full of poison, now it's seeping in my blood.